Get a board down here. Try to see if I can keep from painting my... Probably ought to go grab some paper towels too. And I need to mix up some colors. I don't know what colors to do. I know I need a white. I don't have many colors. And blue and white. And I've got some of these. And I really am not good with color theory. I'm trying to learn. I think with the titanium white, I don't need very much. And it's the... So anyway, we're going to play in some paint today. I am needing... I haven't done this for quite a while. And I just need to play in paint. I can't really do it very well. But that's the fun of doing it. Let's see, what black is it? Is that lamp black that I have? No, it's Mars black. I think I have lamp black here. Oi, I have got to get some better lighting in this room. I've got all these little ones here. So I'm gonna see what is this one. That one there was a blue, and that's copper. So let's see. What is this one? That's a blue. And this one is, that's a buff. And this one is, I don't know. So anyway, we're going to throw some paint on the canvas. See what we come up with. Set these guys back up here and see if this helps putting this light up here. It'll adjust out for a minute, and it may be maybe too shiny. Better? No. This one here. So let's take that down. I don't know if that's going to cause issues there with that. Trying to get better where I don't have more light where I can see, but it doesn't blind everybody else. So I guess before we do that, we need to mix up some paint here. And get out some paint. Where's my cups? Hopefully somebody will show up today. Let's see. What do we want to go with? Where is my cups? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I need, I think, I need to, because I think the whites, well, this is all I have, so this is what we're going to have to use. So hopefully it won't wash it out too much or thin it down or whatever it is. So we're going to make one there, and we're going to make one there, like it off, and then we're going to cut this. And I know I come on so late for everybody, but I had to get things done today, and I just needed to craft, so didn't really much want to do it by myself. So I thought, well, we'll jump online and see if anybody will join, and we will see where it goes. Probably don't need, oh my goodness, there's a ton in here. Yeah. I probably should have rethought that. Eesh. Oh, my back. Catching it. Oh, no. All right, I think that's. All right, and how much? Oh, I got quite a bit in that one. Well, you know what? We may end up. I know I don't need. We're gonna make because I want to flood that one. Oops. Well, we're gonna see what happens. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Don't like it? Paint over it or re-pour it, should I say, or however it is. I don't know. That glares just might not work. I may have to put some paper down. Yeah. Okay. Get most of this out here. Yeah. I guess I need to keep an eye on the time. So if somebody wants to fast forward to where all the paint is mixed, they can, and I will do that. Okay. And I have got paint on my cup, which is going to be a pain in the butt. And now I've got paint all over me. Oh, giving new meaning to playing in the paint. So, I want to take, I was mixing too much white. So, we're going to see what happens. So that's going to be 3 whites. That's going to be a lighter color of this color. And probably I would have another variance of maybe. So let's take a little bit out of there, because I can mix the others up real quick if need be. I have more white. I just gotta. I just want to make sure I do it right. I don't know how it's gonna look. The others come out pretty good that I made, so we'll see how these come out. Oh my goodness. All right. That one there's got pretty much, okay, so these are going to be possibly my 3 whites. I probably should get some gloves on so I don't end up with paint all over everything. So let's see. So put that back in there for right this minute. And I do have some gloves over here somewhere. They're in a bag because I used them the other day. And of course, I was going to go grab some. And okay, let me go get some. I'll get some real quick. I'll be right back. I need to make a be right back sign. All right. Okay, I got that. Oh, and then this is something that we're gonna color today too. They're plastic eggs, and I'm gonna put them on a skewer and pour paint over them. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Ooh, I don't know how it's gonna come out. But I thought this would kind of be kind of cool to go. Oh, they may even sit on their own. No, I guess they won't. Um, hey, Clara, how are you? I'm gonna do some pouring tonight. So I was just saying we're gonna paint these also. These are plastic eggs, and I thought I would pop these in kind of a little gift bag too, and have something like a note that says you are an excellent person or have an excellent day. You know, something silly, something to make someone laugh. I'm good. And you? Oh, I guess you just said you're good. I guess I should read words. So, yeah, but that's what we're doing. We're picking some colors today. I'm going to do some paint pouring. Not the best at it, but I love to do it. Come here. Paint or not. So I'm sorry if I'm blowing ears with the crinkling of the bag there. I should say we're going to do the eggs, but we're also going to do these too. I'm going to do panels. It's not canvas, they're just panels. And we're going to pour these guys here. So, how was your day today? I, oh my gosh, I have got like a huge stack of them I mean, like a serious stack of them. Probably more than the normal, well, of ones that it's not that much, but I do have a lot of them. And it's probably more than I should have, um, because I don't know what to do with them. I have all of these pours. I don't have a lot of paints. So, that there. So I can throw stuff right into there and be done with that. And maybe keep kind of somewhat the mess down. Maybe. But it's something that I enjoy. This brings doing the Rio and Sace's channel is where I got this. It is a lot of fun. I didn't think I would be able to do it. I really didn't. And then it's like, oh, let me try. And I had found some discounted canvas somewhere, and I bought just the basic. I bought the red, yellow, black, and blue. And I got it for a very good price. I had a coupon at a craft store and got it for a very good price. So I thought, well, we'll try it. And then I went on the hunt and got into another craft store's deal where they had, oh goodness, maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. I'm trying to get this cleaned up so I don't stick my arm in it and then end up with it everywhere. But they had a good deal, so I bought just a couple of packages of them. And of course, the rest is history. So I watch sales. That's how I get my stuff. I don't have a lot of money to put on there to get, but it's something that I really enjoy doing. So we're going to play in some paint here, and Floetrol is what you use to put in there. So we're going to have some white there, and I'm going to have a lighter color here and a lighter color here. So I'm trying to decide if I want to have, let's see, blue is cool, red is warm, purple is warm, and yellow, don't remember. Maybe I should look up on that one there. I meant to print a color wheel before I started. Yes. Yeah. Really, I have some boards and stuff that I made for work. Let me look this up real quick here. I should have printed it out. In purple. Okay, so let's see. We could go pink and purple. So let's see. You know what? Let's throw caution to the wind. Yeah, I had some sheet magnets that I had found at a thrift store that somebody had, and they were damaged on the end of it, and it didn't really matter to me because I was going to paint on them. So I'm like, well, we'll see what we've got. So let's see. Let's do. Um, all right. I have purple, so I don't need. I've got yellow. I don't. Let's go. I guess we'll go with cool first. I guess purple kind of sits. So let's go with some blues. So don't know how well basic does We're going to find out. You know what? Throw caution to the wind, right? And we're going to make a lighter color of that one. And I've got white and blue. And what one needs to be the other? I don't want to do, I need a green. And yellow and blue make green. So I need to mix that color first. So let's get a little, let's see if we can make some mud. So I need the paint. And sorry, I was reading something. Let's see, I need yellow and blue, right? Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. Ew, that blue's kind of funny. That may be too much blue. Oh, now I got my glove caught in the paint. There we go. Okay, stick. And go back here. I don't know who that one is. Dunno. Dunno. Have to go out and come back in. Oh, I'm buffering. I'm sorry. I'm trying to behave and I've got. Eee, that's a dark green, definitely. But it's better than I should have. I think I need to add some. No, it's going to work, I think. Yeah, there we go. Just wasn't patient enough. I think I need to take it down with a little. No, I think it'll be all right. It's a funny looking green. But by golly, I made it. So I don't know. Let's see, I'm trying to think if probably, let's see, let me take and go here and see if I can pull this up. And see if I can pull this and see maybe if it'll tell me. Hmm. Hmm. That, okay, let me see here. Um, oh, my back. Oh, okay. So that's not going to help me on that one. Okay. So Oh, you know, let me go back here and let me see if I can turn that one off. Okay, here we go. I think that'll take that off. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I need to not do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure. That's weird. Um, okay. Well, let's see. Hey, Sonia. Sorry. Not seeing it. I'm not seeing anybody from yet. Hi, everyone. Hey, Marina. Well, no, I was just checking. I'm still so much trying to learn all of this, and I had Clara in here just a little bit ago. Said that she was buffering, and I was just trying to see on my end if I could maybe find out what was going on. So I apologize. I hope I wasn't trying to sound too boring there. And I'm mixing green right now, or trying to attempt at it. I've got a really dark green. I want it a little bit lighter, but I think I can take some of the white and maybe mix it down like that. But I'm proud of myself. First time I've mixed a color that I've actually got something of the color that I wanted. Oh my gosh, yes. Sonia, please go over to the Facebook group. OMG. You have got to go see uh, pardon me, Marina's work. It is amazing. I told her she needed to start, excuse me, she needed to start doing videos or live streaming, I should say, because it's beautiful. Oh, wow. I was blown away when I seen it. Words just can't describe it. It's beautiful. Hey, welcome back. I'm sorry you had to restart your computer. That's a bummer. So, but I'm glad you're here. The windows open here. Oh my goodness, and I love that they're open. I love the fresh air. All right. And so the pollen's down, so I've got it's still kind of sprinkling outside. And I think let's take just oops. Let's just take just a little bit of this out. Maybe not quite that. Well, oops. Hit the cup, silly. And let's see, we got blue, and then that's going to be a light blue, that's going to be a light green, and a white. So let's see what we do with that one. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw that away so I don't end up with a mess. And I'm going to put these back in here. And Claire, I don't know if you are interested or not. If you are, that's wonderful. And if you're not, that's perfectly fine too. I do have a Facebook group. We can get you a link posted here if you want to join. There's no pressure. You don't have to. There's no requirements to post or anything like that. It's just kind of a way to kind of keep in touch with everybody. I am still going to be working on some things, and we'll be having different things to do. So it's a work in progress, kind of like me. So let's mix some paint. Okay, I couldn't remember, and please, if I repeat myself, try to ignore me because I have that CRS stuff. Can't remember things, or see, can't remember. Ew, and I have a goober. I have a big goober. Icky. Yucky. Come here, goober. Oh my gosh. Oh, nasty. I'm not going to say what that looks like, though. Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, and yuck. Let's try to dig that out. So I don't want that in on my pour. Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay, and I need to put some in here. My Floetrol is really, I should have strained it, and I knew that I should have strained it. So I'm probably going to have these little guys everywhere. And I will probably wish that I had done it. So we will see. Oh, there went one. That was kind of it. And let's see. That one there is the light one. Where'd my dark one go? Okay, it's over there. I have to try to remember that I have to keep them separate sometimes. Okay, so let's put this in here. Oh. All right. And I'm looking to find... Oh, hello. You don't have to fall on the floor. Okay, I don't need one in that. I do need one there, and one there. Because that there I can put, but I want to keep that one over there. And let's move you up here. So you're out of the way, and you are out of the way. So less that I have to try to knock over, the better. So, and how does the lighting look? Is it? I know it's real glary right here, and I probably here. Let's put this down there. There. How's that? There we go. Is the light okay? Is it washing it out? Does it look all right? Because I'm trying to get something that will work for everybody. Something that'll work for me to where I can see. And I have my light sitting up in my cabinet. I've opened the doors in my cabinet. Okay. Open my doors in the cabinet so because it washes it out too much down here. Oh. All right. Why did you just do that? Oh, I see why you just did that. Yeah. Move that. Okay. I like that color of blue. This one's turning out. My goodness, I may actually have done something right tonight. My day has been interesting, shall we say. Some of this is just not wanting to mix in now. I tried to sit and go through some of the little work type things that they have, not work, it's like videos and stuff that YouTube has put out, that kind of helps you like grow your channel or, stuff like that and things that you can do. And so I was trying to do that today, and it was just like, oh my gosh, I've got like brain fog here. Yeah, this blue, bless its heart, it's not real. Hmm. It's having a hard time mixing. So you know what? We're gonna let him set over here for just a moment, and then we're gonna get this guy here. So how was your day, Sonia? Good, I hope. Probably need some more Floetrol in here. I don't know. Boy, that blue is sure not mixing. I will probably end up with two of the same color. That would be, yeah, that'd be my luck. Couldn't do it again if I wanted to. Oh, yeah, pretty close. Ooh, this Floetrol. Oh, I didn't see it. Something, oh, sometime last night or this morning. Put up a video. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't get the notification. Oh, I don't know what is going on with the notifications sometimes. Um, I got offline last night after being on for, I think it was almost 4 hours, or a little bit over 4 hours, I guess it was. And I got notified that I just went online. I'm like, wow. Okay. I'm like, that'll work. So, oh, what kind of dog is it, Sonia? It's still too thick. A little bit. Oh, wow. Oh. And you may have told me that. And again, I apologize if you have. Oh, and I'm so sorry for the click in there. I've got to add just a little bit more. My Floetrol is so old. But we'll make her work. So let me stir, stir, stir here. Um, oh, yeah, that's a big dog to be sitting in one of those director chairs. I bet he took up the whole chair. Oh, yeah. Oh, they are. They're a very, very, very sweet dog. All right, let's see what we can get here. Yeah, my hours are probably fixing to get kind of not cut, but we have to be scaling back a little bit. So it will leave more time for streaming and what have you. So that'll be fun. I just got to come up with some. Boy, what looks interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think you mentioned something about, come to think about it, last night. Yeah. Probably need to add a little bit more Floetrol on that one. I don't know. We'll see what we got. Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of a bummer for him. But if you can't, I don't know. Ooh. Well, I guess I can't say this is fun as watching paint dry because I'm watching this is fun as watching paint stirred. Well, it's kind of one of those. It's like makes you wonder what's maybe going on, in his head, and was something, did something trigger it? Because if he had been, not having those issues, you might want to take him up to the vet and see, maybe if there's something going on, internally. Because I know I had a friend that had a dog that was like that, and the dog ended up having to be put to sleep because he had a brain tumor, and there was nothing that that anybody can do, and it wasn't the dog's issue. I don't know who this person is that keeps um, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah. Oh, this one here is like really light. I want it kind of like a in between, but get what we can get tonight. All right. Blue and green and white. And I gotta stir, stir, stir because the paint takes a long time to mix in this Floetrol goopy thing. So I don't know if I like that green or not. Mm, I may do something different with that green. I'm not real keen on that. Yeah, I was gonna go live earlier, but it just after trying to get supper done and get everything straightened up and put back in its place, and I actually that's a good consistency there. Um, I actually felt like doing something today, and that's the first time that I've actually felt like doing something. So I was taking advantage of that and got quite a bit of stuff done and taken care of. I didn't get much done with the computer and this side of the world, and but I did in the real world. Sometimes that takes priority. All right. look and see. I've got plenty of the white. Yeah, we'll go with that one. It's got some goobers. Oh my gosh, 100. Oh, that's miserable. I am so sorry. It's I don't even want to tell you what it is here because it's for you. It would be we usually have a little warmer. It stayed cloudy all day today and rained, so it is right now. It is lovely, and I'm enjoying it tremendously because it's something that we usually don't have. So I am very thankful that we have it. So let's see if we can get this blue to mix a little better. Oh yeah, it's gonna mix. Yeah, it's coming along now. Lots better. Oh yeah. Yep. That one's gonna flow nicely. Let's see. We got blue. I don't think the greens are gonna go with something else. So we're gonna mix up real quick. We're gonna mix up. Ooh, I felt a breeze. That one there's still kind of having problems. I got my bedroom windows open and my kitchen window open, and back here in the craft room, I've got it open too. Oh wow. Yeah, we've done fairly well. This year has been pretty good as far as um, rain. A bunch of hurricanes. That would not be good. I don't like that green is just not doing for this pour anyway. Mm, I don't like the tone of it. I don't know if that's because see, I'm not good. Like I say, I'm not good with color theory. I was hoping that I was going to be able to. Okay, that's heavy. I do know that the metallics are heavy. So we could go. Um, you know what? I don't. I really don't. I'm worrying. I'm stressing over this too much because this is becoming all of a sudden it's becoming no fun, and I don't want that. I want it to be fun. So instead of come on, fall off of there. Thank you. Instead of being stressful, let's just not worry about it and carry on, as they say. Get a little white here, just a little white, because I know that white there will definitely turn that pink, because I've done it before. It just needs just a teeny tiny bit. And put some Floetrol in this here. Oh, let me get back here to this. Oh, no. Well, that's not any good. I'm sorry to hear that, Sonia. That's no fun. Oh, my God. That's gross. Ew. Ew, 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 and ew. Oh, God, I should have strained this stuff. Yuck. Really? At least you can't see it. Oh, my goodness. That's gross. Get off. Nasty stuff. That's the only thing that I do not like about working with this. Pick that one out. I'll probably need to put some more in there. And I need to go get that. Okay. I was hoping to have some real good breezes flowing through here, but it's not. That's okay. Ooh, I need to get my feet up too. They're really swollen. Yeah, definitely texture. Ooh, if you could see that one, it was like, ooh, it was yucky. There's a lot that I can handle, and then there's some things that we'll just say that's very much of a challenge for me to handle, and that is one of them. So let's see if we can get this. Probably not. Nope, it's gonna turn pink. Yeah, I think I got too much white in there. No, maybe not. I guess I shouldn't jump to conclusions. It may be okay. Yeah, texture. That's definitely no lie. I okay. All right. That's kind of a pretty color. A little bit there that's not wanting to mix in. Are you a yucky or what here? Yeah, it does. I put too much white in there, and I knew just as soon as I put it in, and I'm like, because the purple in the Floetrol will make it look translucent. Is that way I want to say it? And the first one that I made, and I have the pour that's in there. The first one that I made, it was like, oh my goodness, that is screaming pink. And it was supposed to be purple. Yeah, I need to figure out how to. Well, it was interesting. Mary Forrester said that you could take and use eyeshadows. And I thought that would be interesting, you know, to try that. So that's on the to-do list. We're gonna have to, so we may do like a yellow and green. And oh yeah, at the dollar store, right? Dollar shimmer powders. Okay. Or do you get those at other retailers? See, I haven't. I think that's just, yeah, that's just a shadow. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got a really. I don't wear makeup, so we got some purple coming up from the bottom. I must have found a spot there that didn't get stirred up. Um, I don't wear makeup, so that whole section there in the uh, girls, you know, things of makeup and stuff like that. I don't go over there. So when I go to Lowe's, I go for crafting. It's usually something that I have for, yeah, it's usually something that I have that I have. It's just very rare, shall we say. Um, I'm not, again, it's just not my thing. It's, I think it's wonderful, and I love how the biggest thing is I always look like a clown when I get done with it. So I don't do very well at it. I used to be a little better. I was a farm girl, so you know, cows and all of those, they didn't care what, you know, you look like. And I was the introvert in school. Nobody really pretty much paid. Uh, Grade school was rough. Middle school was rough to start, and then I kind of got ignored from there, which I was very happy about. So I don't know what we're going to happen with this, but you know what? By golly, we're going to see. See if we make mud or what. That's what life. Sometimes this may be the next masterpiece. So let's move some of these. Well, which I just flipped that over. Thank goodness that didn't have paint in it, because that would have been a real mess. So we're going to put these guys over here. And then we're going to put these guys here. And I was telling Clara when you guys came in that we're going to do these tonight too. Oh, sorry. Something's bothering my asthma. Well, anyway, the allergies. We're going to do these too. They're plastic eggs. I don't know how they're going to do. We're going to see. It says that you can paint them. I got them at um, liquid or powder. Some. Oh, I'm sure your skin is not a nightmare. Stop that now. You know, this may not work because it looks like they're using markers on these little guys. But you know what? Hey, I'll throw paint in anything. And you know what? We're going to throw paint and see if it sticks. The old adage, throw enough paint, it'll stick. I think is how it goes. I think. I'm not sure. I just need to hush. 30,000 comedians out there trying to be, and I'm trying to be one. Whoops, let's not move that on my keyboard. That would not be good. So let's see. Let's do. Yeah, unfortunately I can't be in a lot of sun now, which is kind of a bummer because I love the outdoors. I love the birds. Love the birds. Birds are my thing. All right. Oh, I need I need some silicone. Get this out here. This slick stuff that can't never seem to keep a hold of. We're gonna set that down there. Stay. Please don't fall over because you are definitely a pain in the tail to try to. All right. So let's put just a itty tiny bit of white. And yeah, my skin is really wrinkled. I wish that anyway. I'm just thankful that it's so let's put this guy in. Oh, what the heck? Let's live dangerous here. Let's put another color over here on this side. And let's go with some white now. And go kind of high with it. That one to kind of, and then let's come in low with this one. That one to kind of set. All right. There. And I want this one here across. I tried this on some of them that I had done before, and I'm sorry about my arm or my hand. Oops. My hand being in the way. Yeah. Oh. Well, Sonia, I'm sorry. I know how rough that. I have a mother and a brother. That's all I have left. Um, as far as family goes, I mean, my brother has children, so I have nieces and nephews. Um, but I don't. They're in the Midwest, so okay. Let's see. Let's drop that in there. Let that, and then let's just pop a little teeny tiny bit of white in there, and I want to kind of see if I can't. Yeah, there we go. Kind of cross that around. All right, and see if we can't punch that down. And I really need to try to get that off. Oh yeah, and you would have to be coming out, Mr. Goober. Really? Good grief, I've got some goobery Floetrol. Okay. You sit there. Oh, pardon me. Really? You could come off today. Thank you. Get off of there. Nasty. Yeah. Yuck. Yuck and yuck. Thank you. All right. So put that over there. Each. All right. Got some silicone in that bad boy. So we're going to flip this baby and see what we got. Oh, and it's already starting to leak out. I need to put a little bit of white around so that will flow a little bit maybe. And hopefully we won't get a goober out there. But if we do, we'll pick it off. I've got tweezers out, y'all. And I've got a whole tube of white so I can make more if necessary. Ooh, I felt another breeze. Oh, I love that breeze. Feels so good. A little bit of purple there too. We'll just drag that purple all around. That's a new term too. Dragon. I don't quite understand that. When you drag somebody, so I think it means you talk bad about them. Hazardous chemicals at work. Oh boy. Dangerous. Yeah. But it's people nowadays, and I don't mean this to be snarky, but people nowadays they have it a little better because OSHA and all of them are really, on top of, the bad chemicals and stuff, and making sure safety is priority. As where back in the day, it wasn't as much, and it's unfortunate, like with asbestos and stuff. But them asbestos breaks never wore out though. Bless their heart, and all those people that worked in those factories that made them. All right, well, that got it a little bit. Okay. Well, hopefully this, a lot of them do. The house where we came from when we originally moved out here had the shake shingles, and it's asbestos. So let's see what we got. I still, to this day, I love it. I do. I don't know what it is about when you pull that cup up. It just makes me happy. I could do that all day long. I really could. It just makes me happy. It could probably be mud, and I would still, gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Even the cup's pretty too. I'm pleased with it. See if I can get a little more to come off. I guess set it down over here. I don't want to lose. I've got some really pretty cells here, and that's an odd thing for me. My torch is kind of misbehaving. The last time I used it, it didn't want to shut off. So I'm kind of leery of it now until I can have it, I need to have I need to have it looked at. So I don't want to, the thought of burning my house down is not, something that so let's see what we got here. See if we can maybe pull some here off of the sides. So we can, and I'm going to try, oh, those are cool. I love those little dots. Oops. Let's not drip in the paint, Jane. That would not be good. There we go. Put that in there. All right, let's move this around and see if we can get a little bit better coverage and maybe not pull some of the cells out. I'm really pleased with how they look. So we'll just see if I can keep it that way. Hopefully I will be able to. and try to get it down here. I don't want to pull them apart though. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Okay. We got you on that side. Oop. Yep. And I just blew them. Dang it. I knew I was going to do it and I did it. Daggone it. And they were so pretty. And I screwed it up. Damn it. Oh, sorry. Dang it. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter if I stretch them now. Ooh. Well, I like for them to have kind of the defined cells, but I have to remember too with these pores, nothing is going to look the same. I mean, it has pretty features in it. I'm not trying, there's things that I'm happy with, but it looked so pretty when I let that cup loose. I was so happy. I was like, oh, yay. And then it was like, oh, dad burn. So let this sit here for just a little bit. Drain off and then go take it in there to the other room. Make sure we got enough on the sides there. Cover that. Oops. If I stop running my stick through it, that would help too. But I think I'm going to leave the white. Yeah, I've got quite a bit that's underneath there. Um, but I've got plenty of paint. So that part right now, and I probably should have. I did that on some cardboard that I had, and it was interesting how it came out. But the thing with these pores that I have found is that it looks like this right now. And then when I go to set it on my table for it to dry, it can look completely different. And that's another thing that I need to keep in mind too. So let me kind of do like a little scrape here and see maybe if I can't maybe do some drags or something in here. Yeah, no, these here I don't think will, yeah, these need to come out a little. I don't think this one, I don't know what to do with them. I've got so many of them. I really do. I didn't. I don't know if there's. No, that's not paint at all. I need to put a little white on that. It's not got any paint on it. But that's the nice thing. If you don't like something, you can just real quickly, put paint on it, pour it down and kind of swipe at it and go again. And that's one of the nice things of it. I like doing them. My problem is that I get too critical of myself, and I shouldn't. But I have to kind of remember too that I need to just play, and it's just paint is all that it is. And let's see, that's kind of comes down. So let's Maybe common swipe off and go that way. There we go. That looks a little better. Just kind of, oh gosh, that's still got quite a bit of paint on it. Could probably move some more of that over. Yeah. See if we can't move a little bit of that. Because that's really thick and that'll have a hard time drying. And I've got a plastic sheet that I got that's in the other room, that the acrylic, oops, that I'm going to take off and put, if I get any of the skins, off of them. And then I'll do something with them. I've seen some where some people were taking and making jewelry out of them. And I thought that would be kind of cool to make jewelry with them. So we're going to call her good. Kind of get all this kind of scraped here. And then I'm going to go run this in the other room and we'll pour another one. See what we get with it. It looks, yeah, I think it's going to turn out okay. I like the colors. I like the blue and I like purple. So let me check this for drips. Oh, there's a drip. Because I don't want drips on the floor. On plastic, it's easy to get off. But I don't want to be on my knees. All right, I'll be right back. That's another thing that I like too. It's like no matter what you do, um, and you can sit and try and pour the same pour the next time and it won't work. It'll be completely different. I don't have, I do have some cardboard, but they don't come out. Oh, I've got those white ones. It is, but it's mainly Floetrol. You know, you have to keep that in mind because there's more Floetrol there than there is paint. Um, and I've got some of these. They're kind of a heavy cardstock. So we're going to see what we can do with these guys here. See if we can get like a smushy. I think they call these, that you can do these with the painty papers or iCads maybe. Maybe we can get some of the dendrites, I think is what Melissa at 70 Acres always talks about. Oh, yeah, no. Of course, the only thing I'm going to get is mud. So, yeah, that's a big fat no. All right. So let's pour this in here. Yeah, I wish that I took on one canvas one time, and the only problem is with the silicone, it doesn't work really well when it comes off because the silicone mixes in with it. And you can kind of see here where I took and swiped it out. The silicone part of it, it doesn't mix back well. But we can always use this for some painty papers or something. I don't know if Floetrol would work on painty papers or not. I don't know. Never tried it. Wouldn't see why it wouldn't. All right, Clara, good night. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciated it. And hope to see you again soon. You take care now. All right. Okay. Some of this up so I don't make quite the mess. And get a paper towel. Oh, you know what we can do with the extra paint? I just thought about this. We can use that for the eggs. And I will get me my skewers. Let me make sure I've got this off because I don't want to, or most of it, because I just don't want to grab a hold of that bag up there and get paint all over it. Oh, wow. Come here. All right. We'll see how this does. This will be our test so that we know what to do. Oh, I tell you, it's amazing how quick the time goes. It really is. It's been an hour and 24 minutes. It just amazes me. Let's see. How do I want to do this? What, I know. No. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll try this here. Try it in this cup. I've got bigger cups that I could use. I've got some 11 by 14. Oops, 11 by 14 panels. Let's see if we can maybe. Oh, let's see. How do I want to do this? We're going to have a tie-dyed egg, by golly. The paint is like really heavy, so it's all going to the bottom, which is fine. So it's actually turning itself around for me, which is good. And let's catch this back down here. Actually, it's really cool. It's kind of giving it a marble effect, and it's looking really cool. I don't know if it's going to end up running, if all of it will end up running off because it is plastic. Oh, Sonia, I am so sorry, honey. Oh, that's miserable. Bless your heart. I know what those migraines are like. They're awful. No, and if you need to go, go. You don't have, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I enjoy you being here. Really, Egg? Come on around. Oh, there we go. I do, but I also understand with them headaches. I I have a condition where I get them myself. So I totally understand. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to have a purple egg, and that's okay. Purple eggs will work for what I want it to do. Purple's a good color. So, just as long as the paint stays on, I will be happy. Well, not that if it doesn't, we'll have to go with plan B, as they say. So, make sure we got, and I've got polymer clay, so we could actually do like a polymer clay. And, on some of them. But I want to make sure that most of the paint is off. And then when I go to set that in the other room, I will actually set it in the cup. So that's a good idea. We found a use for the rest of the paint. So we're going to see how this experiment goes here. I'll be right back. How this experiment goes here. We're going to set you here. And then we're going to set you there. Just like, of course, you're not going to stay. And we're going to drip there. So, I'm going to put you in. So we got that started there. You're going to have to be babysat. Okay, so we'll have to bring you back in here because you're going to have to be babysat. But I know how I can fix you. So, we're going to put you in here. Set you right there for just a minute. Wipe my hands off. Move you so I don't fall over. Oh, that don't fall over. I mean, I don't really. Okay. So, we're going to get the tape out. And we're going to tape across the cup like so. Marina, you are fine. It is okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. As you can see, there's not like a rush to my channel, which I knew there wasn't going to be. And as far as the moderation goes, and you're fine. If you want to chat, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. I just appreciate you guys showing up. I tell you, the two of you are my loyal. There we go. I think you're just going to stay in here with me because I think I need to babysit you. Make sure that you don't fall over and create havoc in the other room. So you're just going to stay with us in here. Now, what did I do with my paper towel? Did I just throw it out? Here's one. Okay. So let's get another cup here and get that one poured. Yeah, no, play your game. I think it's wonderful that you play. I really do. I'm not good at I like Stardew Valley. That's my game. All right. Let's go and I guess eesh, yuck. Need another cup. And here is some white. We'll go ahead and dump all that out, but I'm going to save that cup in case I want some more white. And this one here, we're going to put a little purple in. We're going to have more purple in this one. And a little of the darker blue. And then we're going to go with, what are you? Where did you come from? Mix you in. Good grief. We're going to put you there. And then we're going to get you here. And give you kind of a twirl. I may have to make up some more white. Because these little cups just don't cut it. Because I use a lot of white. Probably too much white, actually. Because then I'll be like, I don't know why this is not working. Lay a little that down. And lay a little purple down. And that's my favorite color. Ew, yuck. That's leaking. Or not leaking, but dripping. Oh, and I got a shoulder that's barky tonight. Try to pull in on my chair a little. I'm trying to get my setup to where it's a little better for me. It's better that I have my camera where I have it over my head, you know, like this. So I am very happy that I have that. All right. Oops. Let's get that pink off of there. There we go. So we don't want to contaminate the white there. And let's put, I didn't put my silicone in there. I should have. I did it again. And let's punch this down with just a little purple. So we can make sure we got that good in there. Okay. Barwabi. And let me take this off here. No, I enjoy doing this. I'm just, like I say, I'm glad that, you know, the two of you show up. I so appreciate it. And I understand that a lot can't because people work. And it makes it difficult, you know, trying to, it just, I like to stream pretty much during the day. But night is a little better, or has been here lately for me. Um, and I'm not trying to compete with other people. And I know that there's a lot of people that's streaming now. And I go when it's convenient, you know, for me. If I know that somebody that I watch on a regular basis is going to be going live, then I try very hard not to go live or try to go live earlier. Um, but it's just how it is. There's so many wonderful crafters out there now. Um, and it's hard to kind of find a space, you know, from what I've been told to fit in. And I don't have a lot of social media that I do. I don't. I do have a Twitter account. Um, I don't really. I guess it's tweet. I think is how you say it. I don't tweet very much. So let's see what we come up with this pretty. Let me try to get it to where it will show. Oh, look at that. No camera. Oh my gosh. That is going to be gorgeous. Wow. And it's the same colors that I used the last time. That's just what blows me away. It just blows me away. Got some good sales popping in this one. So hopefully, maybe if I just let it sit for a little bit, I can maybe not stretch them out so bad. Oh, wow. Look at that blue one. Oops. Look at those blue ones. Let's see, I need to bend it down this way. No. Over. There we go. Look at those. Isn't that amazing? Right there. See how those are light like that? Dang it. Fingers. Oh, there we go. Over here. Now tilt it down. And down more. Right there. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Now, see, I wish I could get that right there on my canvas. Come out, come out. So we're just going to let that sit there for a minute. I'm going to wipe this little stick off so it doesn't work well with being washed. Because once that paint usually hits it, that's pretty much it. Oh, it sounds like my neighbor's home. Oh, no, that's the airport. Yeah, and you'll be hearing jets and stuff. That was another reason I was excited. It was a little later. I don't know. That guy's not. My little egg is not with getting those guys decorated. All right. Well, some of them come out. A lot of the white's coming up in this one. So hopefully I can kind of get it to where I can get some of that blue that was there to pop up. Because the blue and the purple would be gorgeous. And I may have to swipe it to get rid of some of that. Because I don't want to try to pull those cells apart. I want to try to keep them if I can. But I'm still not good enough. I'm trying to get them to move. Alright, so we'll take you back this way. And take you this way. And then take you this way. Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to turn into mud. And my torch is not. My torch is not working right now. Oh yeah, there they went. And I did it again. I get too involved in trying to watch everything, and I don't pay enough of attention. I need to learn to pay a little bit better attention to detail, as they say. That was a pretty one. Yeah, this one's going to be kind of smushy. Yeah. Oh, Frankenbeans. Kind of pull, maybe see if I could pull some of that out. Would be nice. Yeah, I slid that whole side. Oh man, and all those pretty cells gone. Doggone it. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. That one's kind of cool. And they may pop out, you know. This will have to be, how much have we got on? We've still got quite a bit paint on there. We may have to see. That may go on ahead and pull, you know, pull something nice. Get that there. Unique, definitely. It's kind of alien like. Another or another not universe, but another dimension. All right, so let's put this one up, and I've still got plenty of paint, so we can keep playing. And these boards, now I like how this is developing right in here. I like that. That's pretty. What I like about them is just they're unique. You know, it's like, and like I say, they don't dry. Always, what it looks like here when it finally dries could be totally different. I like this. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be putting that out there. All right. So let's. Oh, I hope I'm not making anybody sick. I didn't even think about that. Oh, and if I am so sorry. Because I know that does me, makes me, gives me weird. All right. So let's run this in the other room. There's two. Um, let's put this. That way, if that does run. All right. And I have some, anyway, what I was going to say earlier, and that's quite a bit earlier, is I have some boards that I cut up and made for at work, and on there I had some, and I was talking to my, it's like I don't know what they call it. It's like a oh, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, it's a real thin board. It's like an eighth of an inch thick. And so I'm going to take and we're going to cut that up, and I'm going to put those underneath here for when I have those. So I'm going to make just real small. It's probably going to be like that big, or just real small little guys, and see how those do and see what they come out with. So we've got that there. So let's kind of take this here and get this off. And I don't know if I'm going to have. Well, I'm still pretty much working with the same color palette here. So let me get, what did I got? See if I can get this, because I want to try to see if I can keep some of this swirl and stuff in here for when I put it back in here. And so I don't lose all of it. And maybe we could make something else with this. Because I do like to use up what I have. And I don't like to waste, because I don't have a lot of paint to be, and let me say, and like I said earlier, majority of this, I would say probably 85% of this is Floetrol. So it's not like it's all color. I mean, you've seen how much was in the cup that I squirted out. It really wasn't that much. And you saw how much of the Floetrol was in there. So technically, it is more Floetrol than it is anything else. So, and until I started doing it, I didn't understand when other people would say that. I didn't understand what they were talking about until I did it. And then it's like, oh, okay, I understand now. So this one here, we're going to do just a little bit different. We're going to, and I need to I think, mix up some white out. And that one. Use my cup here. Oh, wow, yeah, that's a lot better. And then I have this cup. That one there doesn't have a lot of paint in it. That's where I kind of took to mix in the other ones. And I need some Floetrol. I don't know if I need to really shake that. Probably wouldn't be good to, but I don't want it to be, give it a little bit of a shake here. No goobers. No goobers. Yay, no goobers. All right, get the white stick, y'all. So this one here, we're going to do a little different. We are going to, we're going to lay down blue, white, and purple, and then we're going to do a flip cup. I don't care for the pours. I don't do well with the pours. I do better with the flip cups. I don't know. And there's a lot on YouTube of people that you can watch and do it. So as far as I'm not real knowledgeable on doing the pours or the pour cup. I do better with the flips. So I gotta get my phone. I've lost my phone. I think it's in my car. Well, I think I left it in my car, I should say. So I've got to go and find that. I hope work didn't try to call me today. I was on. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Hey, Mary. How are you? We're making a mess. Welcome. Sonia is with us. She's listening. She's laying down. She's got some waiting for some meds to kick in for her headache. And Marina is playing a game. She'll be with us here shortly. So, how are you? Okay, I didn't know if you could see that or not. So, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to try to butt in there. Be a Buttinsky. Well, what are you, little bug? You're a night bug. So, how was your evening, Mary? Do you have anything good for supper? We had fish. It was good. It'll probably be talking to me come later tonight, but we will have to see what goes on with that. Oh. Ooh, peanut butter toast. Oh. Oh, Mary. I am so sorry. And I wish that there was something that I could do. Bless your heart. I know that, oh my, that is definitely um, something that, oh wow. My goodness, that's something. Let's see, let's go with some white first. Oh, I'm going to drop the cup over. Oh, Mary, it is 70, I think 70 degrees here is what they said. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. It is so nice. That's a little bit too much white. I want to get rid of some of that white. Well, I'm sorry that pardon me, that your live stream is still processing. No, that's kind of grumpy. I don't know. Excuse me if the internet is hiccuping today. And really, when you think about all of the scope of who downloads everything, it's amazing of how well everything does work when you think about the bigger picture. I know that doesn't help, anybody's, you know, And I don't mean it to be, like people's stuff isn't important, but it just fascinates me where we are in this world of technology. I mean, if they would have told me when I was a kid that I could be sitting here talking to people, all this whole time away and, across the United States. And I guess if you look at it across the world, technically I could have somebody in my stream right now, from overseas. And it amazes me, but sometimes with technology becomes the grumpies too. So yeah, I think it will be. Like I say, I think, oh shoot, I already put that one in. Daggone it. Oh well. Um, I'll kind of punch this one down a little bit. There we go. Gotta get those guys stood up in there. Lay that one out. And then I'm gonna lay this down all over here. Yeah, well, I'm trying. I'm very proud, actually. I do have to say, I have to brag on myself. I made purple tonight and didn't make pink. I kind of researched in what I was doing wrong and listened to what some of the other people had said and done and how they had done things. Well, went back because I knew who had, anyway. So I tried to correct some of my mistakes, and I actually did pretty well. I'm gonna drive Sonya nuts because I've got a lot of I've got a lot of color on here. She's gonna be like, "Oh, that's a lot of paint." Bless her heart. Oh, that headache. I know how those heads hurt. So we're gonna see how much of a mess I do make because silly me, I didn't flip. Oh, and I didn't get it over quick enough, and I forgot to put silicone in it. I am batting 1,000 tonight. Wow. My brain's like, maybe you just need to go to bed. So we're going to see how this one comes out. I don't know how this one's going to come out. I didn't put silicone in it. I don't have a torch. Dad, blame it. Yeah, yeah, I could technically. I've got treadmill oil sitting right there. I could, drop it on a stick. I've seen people do that. Drop it on a stick and drag it through the stick, to kind of get the cells. But actually, I'm getting, I think, actually going to end up with bigger cells without no. Is that I have to be careful. I'm in a very small room, and I get choked up with sprays, so I have to be careful with what I spray. And I don't think my little feet could go. That's not going to work. Hmm. That egg may have to go that way. So anyway, we need to move. We need to move some of these guys here. Oh, I guess you haven't seen the egg yet. I have these plastic eggs here. Ooh, sorry, was a little intense there with the egg. I have these plastic eggs that I got at the thrift store, and I thought, well, we're going to try to cover them with paint. And then silly girl right here, that's my arm print that I just stuck reaching for paper towel. So yeah, they're plastic eggs. They had oh my gosh, they had like a ton of them, but they're around Easter. Um, they're DIY eggs, seasonal essentials. So I thought what I would do is put these in my little bags and put a little note that says you are an egg exceptional person or have an egg exceptional day, corny stuff. But hopefully it will make somebody smile. That's all. Good Lord, I look like I got a lake going on here. Whoo, goodness, that's a lot of blue. Where are you, purple? Come on, purple. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I just thought about that. My windows are open. I'm sitting here talking to myself. Oh well. There we go. I can get some of this to shake off here. And I think, yeah, there you go. Well, my neighbors think I'm kind of strange as it is. They don't, they don't quite know what to think of me, and that's okay. Sometimes that's a good thing. Not that I don't mean that to be like that I'm crazy would hurt people or anything, but it just anyway. I will just hush because it's not coming out the way I want it to, as always. So we're just gonna see what we can do with this because I've got like a mega ton of blue here that I don't want all of that blue. So we're gonna swipe and stripe here, see what we get, and then we're gonna don't like it, we'll slide her off because I just want to play in the paint tonight. Is pretty much what I want to do. For some reason, and I don't know why, but this just makes me incredibly happy. I have no earthly idea. I don't know if it's because I allow myself to be like a little kid, with the colors, but and I'm learning how to, with quilts, Mary, you said it so eloquent today. With quilts, and I think it was you. Ooh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Hold on. I got a whole mess of string in here. And I got some good thick string too. Mm-mm. Yes, yes. Let me go get it right now. I didn't even think about that. Actually, it looks pretty cool the way it's turning out. I like the way it's turning out. Look at this string here, Mary. This is what I was talking about. That is it's neat. They were going to chuck that. I'm like, I'll take it. It's cotton. It's a little fuzzy. How long do I need to make this? And should I dip it in the paint that I have? I don't know. We're just going to cut it, and I didn't get it that long. We're just going to cut it. Should I dip it? That's the only thing I don't know. I did with the inks. I have paint here in a cup that's kind of the same color as what's on here. But I'm afraid if I put this, because it's really fluffy, I think it would soak it up too much. I don't know how to do this. How big is your canvas? Oh, okay. I would dip. Okay. Goodness knows I am a dip. That's funny. Me trying to say a bad joke. Bad joke. Bad joke. All right. Let's get this string down in here and see what we can do. I think this is going to be fun. Oh my gosh, I did not even think about this. Mary, that's so cool. Thank you so much for suggesting this. This is going to be just over the moon. I cannot wait to see what this looks like. Oh, you should have heard me squeal when I did all the rest of them. Get in there. All right. We have got paint. All right. Then just lay it down and curl it around, right? Maybe I better have something. Let me grab this here. Because I really don't want paint in my lap. That might not look. Oh my gosh, I've got a mega ton of paint on this canvas. I've got way too much paint on that canvas still. I need to pour some of that off. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, flippy. Flippy. All right, you wait right there, Mr. String. Yeah. I still like how it did, though. I mean, it's got the pretty little curly cues, but I didn't even think about it because I got so excited with the string. I got so excited about the string, I jumped up and didn't even pour any of the paint off. So that's why there's so much paint on here. None of the paint has been, it's just what's gone off is what's dripped off. I haven't poured any of it off yet. So let me pour a little off, and then we'll restring again here. Because yeah, it's got a lot of paint on it. So we're just gonna pull her down and let her go. Because it's all about fun tonight with this paint. Because I just want to play in the paint for the biggest part. Because this here, I don't have to have cells. And because with the string pull, I don't have to have that. Anyway, what I was going to say before I got up to go get the string was that you had said it best. I'm a quilter, so I can sit and tell you color theory more or less for fabric, and I'm really good at it. I can pick colors beautifully that will go into a quilt. and how they're going to come out and what they're going to look like and how they're going to work together. You know, I'm really good at that. But paint, mm-mm, not so much. And everybody's like it's the same, but it's not. And I had never heard anybody um, say it the way that you did, you know. And like you said, when you said that you can put a brown and a black together, and it's not going to make mud. Oh, you're fine, Marina. That's perfectly great. No, blah, 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 blah. Perfectly fine. I'm making a mess. That's what I'm making. Welcome to our mess. Hi, my name is Jane. I thought you did really good, and I am so sorry that I wasn't able to participate as much as I was, but I had some. It just helps my anxiety, I guess, over it, and it really helps. So I'm sorry that I wasn't chatting as much. I loved absolutely everything that you were saying, and I think it's wonderful the way you were saying it. I think that it is. You know, I do need to be better. We're gonna pull this one here and see what it does. Oh, now that's pretty. Hmm. So we'll let that guy dry. See, maybe it's still got a lot of paint on it. But anyway, yeah, no, I didn't think you were preachy, and that's okay if you were. People took it, you know. Sometimes we all need a good, as I tell my husband sometimes, do we need to have a come to Jesus meeting? Try weaving it with loops back and forth. Okay. So I've got a lot of the paint off of it. We're going to get a new string. Um, do I need to, when I put the string on this time, do I need to kind of smush some of it out, or should we just do a dry string? What did I do with my scissors? I got so doggone excited I can't find nothing now. And we're not going to do as long of a string. There we go. Try running it with loops back and forth. I don't know. No, it doesn't. I totally understand. And I do. I think everything that you were talking about was very poignant. A lot of what you said, you know, are things that kind of I needed to hear. And I don't think that, you know, to me, it didn't come off as being preachy. It came off as I really care. But, you know, um, I don't know. I don't know. I just see things a little different in the world than everybody else does. Um, the world is kind of harder for me. It always has been. Not that I'm trying to sound like some poor, you know, lost soul and that type of thing. It just, and when I find people that get me and understand me or say, you know, okay, that's fine. You're a little weird. Um, but you can still hang around with us or you can still stay here. It's it's a blessing to me because I don't have a lot of that in my life. Not that, you know, okay. So we're going this is like a semi-dry string. So we're going to see what happens here. All right, so we're going to loop this way and then we're going to loop back this way and then we're going to come down this way and this way And one more loop for good measure. Ooh, and it may not loop because it's dry. Of course not. Okay, so you don't want to loop. So here we go. We're going to pull and see what we get. Yeehaw! We have a nice canal line, so we're just going to kind of pull to the side till we get a little weirdness there. Yeehaw! That was uneventful. So let's go back up here and twist you around this way and that way and wiggle you in this way. And I've still got too much flipping paint on this canvas. And we're going to pull you that way. Because you know what? If I don't like it, I can scrape it. Yeah, well, and uh, very much as far as this is about the only thing. I will give you the shirt off of my back and probably give you, well, I will give you the shirt off my back in my last $10. Um, but you do me wrong one time, and that's pretty much it. That's where it ends. It's hard for me. I don't connect very well to people. I have, let's see, how do I want to say this? My brain don't work like everybody else's, and it hasn't worked like everybody else's. And I had some difficult situations happen in my life that made my brain not work. Um, see, how do I want to put this? It made it where it's hard for me to relate to things and relate to situations and to people, and I can't deal with change a lot, and so it just makes things rougher. So this is again stepping out of my huge comfort zone for me, even doing this. And if you know, I do this for a couple of weeks and think, okay, I can't do this anymore, and which I hope doesn't happen. Um, let's see, let's get this kind of swoosh there. And we got a lot of blue here, so we need to swoosh down through here. And we'll kind of get a wishy swooshy to kind of go with this little swooshy here. Oops. And I took off too much off of that one because it got a white there. There we go. Yeah, the dry string, the only thing is that the dry string on this string here doesn't curl really well. The only way that it curls really well is if it is wet. That's what I found when I done the ink. Ooh, I like how that one's. I like that center there. That's a pretty cell. But maybe swiping, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to swipe them and see what comes up with them. I don't know what it is. I could sit and watch people do these all day. I love them. And I wish my torch, well, there's nothing, I've got to have my husband look at it and see, I'm sure that he'll be able to tell me what's wrong with it. But I don't feel comfortable firing it up because it was really difficult for me to get it to shut off the last time. And I don't want to run the risk of anything going wrong with that. So let's try a dry string over here on the top up here. See, it just doesn't want to curl. So maybe if we pat it down and then, oh, let's do a curl this way. And pat, pat, pat. And then bring it around and curl. Oop. Pat, pat, pat. There we go. Okay. You're fine. Do good. Do what you need to do, Mary. And if you need to go, that's fine too. Like I say, I love it when anybody shows. Tap, tap, tap here. Try to get this down here. Ooh. And on around. All right, let's see what we got with this one here. Oop. Yeah, it doesn't stay down. I'm not as good doing these in the paint as I am doing them with the ink. Well, with the ink, I smush them down too and hold them down with my finger. Maybe that's what we're going to try one. You know what? We're just going to try it. See what happens. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a mess. Ooh, and that's got canvas. So let's get the little tool here and kind of poke him back. We'll do just a little swipe over him and cover that canvas right up. Thank you very much. There we go. And we're going to swipe you this way. And swipe you up there. But I'm trying to kind of make it cohesive. All right, so right back over it. You might turn it and pull the purple down. Oh, you mean here? Down here? Ah, gotcha. We will try. Because see, like I say, see how it curls? Oh, no, you probably can't. Yeah, you can. It really curls really good. I'm just talking to you. You're fine, Mary. You're fine. We're going to see, like I say, it's just canvas. We're going to pull off to the side. Yeah. All right. Oops. Well, we're going to. I'm doing it out loud. I know I do that too. It's like, no, do that side over there. No, come back over here. And it's like, oh, or I'll sit there. There's one that I watch that I really like. I like watching her, and she'll be sitting there and she'll just be chattering on about something, or she'll be showing something or demoing something or doing something like that, and she'll be like, oh, and just like totally get off on a whole nother tangent of something, and I'll be like, and I'm sitting and yelling at the computer, oh, I know what that is. That's squirrel. My husband comes back and he's like, who are you hollering squirrel at? Yeah. So my my husband, God bless him, he all right. So I do want, oh, and I've got purple on that, and I don't want purple on that. But I do want to put just a little teeny tiny bit and maybe put it on there. And I want to drag back out here a little bit of white. there. Oh, nope, we don't need that. Canvas there. Get a white there. Yeah. There we go. All right, let me go swipe this off. Swipe that down. So I don't want any purple back in the white. And I may have to, yeah, I'm just going to have, that's going to have to be a stick that stays there. And I'll have to get the other one for the white. All right. Now I will try to keep this out of the camera while I zip this around, so I don't want to make anybody sick. Okay. Oh, nope. Got one drip up there. Get that one off. That second one that we poured is turning out amazing. It's got the white feather. We hope it will. So we've got all this paint left over here. So we're just going to take and do this. So that I will get rid of some of this. And we're going to pick this up. And we're going to lay this swipe. And I probably should have put some white down on this. So, or another color, so it would have flowed a little better. But of course I didn't, so we're just, you know what? We're going to run with it. We're going to see what happens. I've done this, but I need a bare palette knife. I have one, but it's in the kitchen. How's your head? Your headache, Sonia? Is it getting better? Good. Well, little is better than nothing with them doggone migraines. They're no fun, and oh man, it ought to be against the law somehow. There ought to be somebody. It's like, excuse me, I'm calling corporate on this. Is there somewhere where I can complain to? Do you have a complaint desk? Yeah, I know about those tumors. I mean, excuse me, about those headaches. I have a condition that gives me them. I'm making the prettiest shade of purple down there. Yep, sure am. So, I'm going to roll this bad boy down and let her run. See what happens. And we need to put this guy back over here. And this guy back over. Oop, nope. Now you sit right there. And then we're going to take this rest that's in this cup here. And we're going to move that there. And then we're just going to go yeehaw and pour away. And see what we get. And then we're going to run a string through it. Because this is paint that has been sitting. And this has got silicone in it. So it's going to be interesting to see what this does. So hopefully we will get something. Oh, bless Almighty. I really wanted to say a naughty word on that one. I'm glad my filter was in place. Yep. So let's get some of this here. And I've got a little more that I could pull off down here. And I need to, I need to get that too. Well, it sounds like you guys are up and running, Mary, on your Facebook group and all your prompts and everything. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, I think it's wonderful. I yeah, let me get this string out here. Oh, across the board here and see what we can. Oh, you know what? I should have done is drop that in another color of paint. That would have been kind of cool. And each. All right. Oops. I'm sorry. Sticking my finger in your eye. There I go, poking you all now. Oops. Well, come on, string. Oh, my shoulder. Just got a cramp in it. Okay. Sorry about my fingers in your face. I'm trying to get this string to cooperate, and it is not wanting to do that. Yes, I think it's wonderful. I am so glad that you guys have got that up and going. I think it's wonderful that there's a place, and I hope you guys just do a bang up job with it because everybody needs a place to go to begin. There's a lot that I don't know. Yeah, I've been told that before. So we're gonna pull these. I don't even know what I'm gonna get, Mary, to really be honest, because I don't have a lot of different colors on there anymore. Um, because everything, this is my old paint. So whatever I get out of here is just going to be kind of, that's gravy. So um, this is this is interesting canvas. And it may just be that I pour over it and put some vinyl on it too. I had one that I did this on, that I did this with, not, and it was on a regular canvas. It wasn't on one of the boards like this is. And it looked hideous. I hated it. Oh my gosh, did I hate it. I I didn't like it. It was ooh, I just didn't like it. Had no cells. It was kind of muddy like this. It's looking right now. Um, and it was actually more muddier than this. At least this is getting some little teeny, colors coming up from the back because this one here wasn't getting nothing was coming up at all. And do you know when I got up the next morning, that thing was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. It had not really big cells in it, real small cells, but the colors, it was something that So it just went to show me that I shouldn't judge it by the way that it looks when it's wet. So I try to keep that in mind. And the nice thing about these are this, like the little bits that you have that are left over, you can always take your popsicle stick and just kind of run the lines back through and kind of twist them around and then pull them out and just to kind of finish up with the paint. And then you come up with something really weird that looks psychedelic out of the 60s. Like you had one too much or one too many fun nights there. Let's see. Let's drop a few little blues on there. See what we can come up with on that one. Kind of smush those. See if we can pull a heart out maybe or something. Oops, went down a little too far with that one. Well, let's just see if we can kind of pat that around. Because I like how that white's coming up. I need to make sure I've got all that covered. Even if it doesn't look good. And like I said, if it doesn't look good, I can just take and put vinyl on it. Make another one. Get the Cricut out and make something completely different with it. So there's always, where there's a will, there's a way. There we go. That one's kind of interesting. I think you're just a little bit too uniform for my liking there, bud. We got to smush you around just a little. There we go. We can't have you being that organized. By golly. We got to be a little disorganized there. All right. Well, let me go take this muddy thing in to the other room and see what we got with it. Check my drips. Oh my, I got lots of drips. I am a drip. Okay. Keep that off of my stick. That would not be good. Oh God, vertigo. Nose, dizzy head, stop spinning. Oh, I need to cover that up though. Oh, don't drop. And you did. Just as long as you don't drop on the floor. All right, Sonia, have a wonderful evening. I'm going to finish up the rest of this paint. I don't know. I've got that green that I've got to do something with. So I'm not sure. Guess I could show you. You have a wonderful evening, and I hope your headache gets better. I am so sorry. I know those things are so rough. I know they're miserable. Bless your heart. Oh, you sleep well. So that's a mud one. I really like that one. Oh my God. That one turned out really cool. Really cool. Oh. Yeah, weren't they? let's see. I think what we'll do is I've got the purple is pretty well done. But I need probably need to make more white. Get my hands off of this here. And that's that. So I've got those two greens, and I really don't know what to do with them. I have no idea at all. Wish I was smart enough to where I could sit there and kind of make a landscape out of them. That would be cool. But I ain't that smart. Or not smart, but I haven't figured out how to do it. Should I say, okay, let's see. And I need a cup. Gotta go back up and get some more. Let's try green and white. Was tonight Overwatch? Was it Overwatch? No, World of Warcraft. I'm sorry. Was tonight World of Warcraft or a different game, Marina? Was tonight a was tonight World of no World of Warcraft? Is it World of Warcraft? Oh shoot! I just said it. My brain. Gotta love it. For your game night tonight, was it the normal one that you normally play, or was this a different league night? Were okay, an achievement run. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I think it's good. I really do. I I think it's for me, and I can't really say for anybody else. I I miss having in real life friends. I do, and let me preface this: I do have some friends, but I don't have like girlfriends that I can just call up and say, "Hey, let's go get a Coke," or let's go get this, because everybody is so busy is the biggest reason. And I don't have children, I don't have a lot of the other things, that most people have. So it makes it kind of difficult. Yeah, I think it would be fun. Like I say, I used to watch, or not used to watch, I still watch some over on another streaming service. I watch them a lot. I love to watch people play games. I cannot play games to save my fanny. Just can't do it. I'm not good at it. And yeah, so French speaking, my daughter. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, language barrier. I spoke English. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that where I work and what I do, there's a huge language barrier on some of our customers, and I see the frustration in their faces when they can't express to me what it is that they want. And it's frustrating for me because I can't give them, what they want. So it makes it rather challenging. So here we go with the green. We'll see what we got with the green and a little bit of the blue. So I don't know what this guy is going to do. Oh, okay. French and English. Gotcha. Well, it would make sense. But, nope. Let's come back over here. You don't need to be running off there just yet. Yeah, they say English is hard to learn. Um, I butcher the English language every day. I have the kind of one of those that yeah, well, no. I I shouldn't kid about it. I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way, on that. I It's kind of a joke that sits within my family. Of my grandfather loved English, and he read tremendously, and he would always tease us that we were butchers of the English language because our grammar was not very well. So actually, it's kind of cool how this one is turning out. Kind of looks like the universe. Let that sit there for just a minute. And yeah, I can't play a lot of real shoot 'em up, bang bang type games because it affects me. Um, it's just something that I have always been like that. Um, yeah, I really like the way this one. If I could just get it to hold right there and just kind of go and cover the rest of the canvas and not move anymore. But you know what? Doggone it, it's not doing that. So yeah, that would be lovely because I'll try to get this little booger to move and it's not going to move, and I'll just end up yanking all the cells out. Oh, okay. I thought that that one was, so that's my apologies there. I thought that it was kind of more on the. Oh, okay. Gotcha. See how much I know about it? There I go. Popsicle stick here. Move that. Get a popsicle stick. And yep, I've got a little bit of white left there and kind of some of that. I know I'm going to have to pour off some of the paints because it'll be way, way, way too thick. But I want to try to keep some of the blue in there with the green. And I'm afraid what's going to happen is the blue is going to come down the side and fall off, just like it's doing. Ay, it was so pretty. I've said that so much tonight. So that was kind of aggravating. But maybe the blue will still pop up, you know. Get a little bit of this poured off here. Maybe the blue will still pop up. And it's kind of one of those of guess your best. And we may come out with something really cool and funky and beautiful, and I love it more than I did the other. So, you know what? We're just going to slide her and go. I'm not going to worry with it. I'm not going to stress it. Not going to stress it. Yeah, it's I would have liked more blue, but you know, like I said, the blue may because we've got some blue that's trying to come through there. So I just got to try to remember to pick the green up because I should have cleaned my table here and pick green and don't pick purple. Yeah, that's what I was because when I saw it before I moved it, I was like, oh my gosh, that kind of looks like the earth, you know, and the water and stuff, you know, and some of the type of maps and stuff that you see. And I really wanted to keep that, and we'll just have to see if this happens this way, if this stays. Like I say, sometimes you know when it dries, like I say, the most ugliest one that I thought, and I was going to pitch it and wasn't even going to keep it. I was so disheartened by that thing, but I'm glad that I didn't because I fell in love with it, and I gave it away because I'm like, oh, okay, this one here is a good one. So you know what? We're just going to go, and I'm just going to put this little guy on here. He's probably got too much paint. Yeah, I see a lot of silicone still on there. Yeah, we're going to have some pops on that one. But I'm afraid if I move it anymore, it's going to. So anyway, we're gonna call it on this one. I'm not gonna monkey with it. So let me get this. Let me go run this in the other room. And we'll do something else here with that. Still got a little bit of paint left. Oh, wow, that's gonna be pretty. The white's really gonna come up. Well, hopefully I'll have to post these in the group. Oh, no. That would have been a mess. That we don't need you dripping on my floor. I don't think the husband would understand that. Well, the only problem is with doing the painty papers, and I don't know if it's because of the silicone that's in there, and it's so thick, it just doesn't, you know. I don't know. I guess I've got the others. They didn't turn out very well, and I've got these cardboards. I've got a bunch of those. Oops. Um, I've done the cardboards before, and the cardboards don't turn out really well. Um, because when I smush the thing down in there, I guess it's because the paint's so thick there, it just comes out like um, a blob. It doesn't look pretty at all. It looks like so I'll show you what I'm talking about. See the mud? I lose all of the, well, I guess that one didn't. But it curls, oops, it curls so bad. And then it sits there and drips because it's so thick. The paint is so thick. It's, if there was a way that I could like put it on the board and kind of squeegee it off. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I am. Well, it's not like a non-stick mat. It's um I don't know. I guess I could try that. Oh, I would have to, because it really pulls. There it goes. Yeah, that's what I've got in the other room, and that's what I need to do, and I should do. No, that's not too bad. That's what I should do is take it in there because I have a non-stick mat. Well, this is the same thing that's in there. Hey, Mary, welcome back. Trying to sit here. Oh, I guess you didn't see the last one. It turned out pretty cool. Let's see. Oops. We're gonna put that there. Um, hmm. Don't know what to do with this. Well, yeah, these would make really cool skins because I've got them in there on that one there. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that was fine, and I didn't mean to. Yeah, no, that you're good. You're good. I know you're busy. Bless your heart with all you have on your plate. All right, let's see what we can do. You know what I may do? I may run in there and all right. What I may do is just dump this in this cup here and go sling it on that mat in there. See what I come out with for skins. I think that's what, because I hate to waste. The only thing with this, and this is what I was telling Sonia too. It looks like a lot of paint, um, or a lot of color, and it's like, oh my gosh. And I didn't, and it when you watch it, it does, but I don't put that much in there. Um, and I have made a lot of these, and we've got purple. Who's a superhero that's purple and green? Isn't there a superhero that's purple and green? I have to do that. Skins for that. I know the Incredible Hulk's green, but I think there's yeah, and that's about all it goes. Yeah, that's about all it goes with, as far as I know. The Incredible Hulk is about them, but I don't know anyway. So that's again my squirrel brain. It's like, oh yes, something's purple and green. What is it? Then it goes off and has a conference and tries to sit there and leaves me sitting here going, yeah, where'd you go, brain? All right. Okay. So let's see. Let's put that in there. And I'll go put that in there. And we have got, let's see, I've still got some blue and some green and a little bit of white, but I can always mix white again. And what do I want to do? think I'll go ahead and get another board out. Oops. That didn't work really well. I didn't think you were a night owl, Mary. I thought you were pretty much one that was a day person. Oops. All right. And looks like she may have fallen back off again. And that's okay. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to finish up my paints here. And I'm going to, I think, have to mix a little bit more white to get everything, I think, to flow out right. So the last one here, we're just going to kind of do something weird here. I've got blue and green. And I need white. So let me mix up a little tiny bit more white here. Are you a night owl, Marina? Oh, that's awful. Did not have the... Yeah, I'm on some medicine. Yeah, I'm usually up that late too. Well, 2 o'clock is usually about the time that I go. I work in the evenings, and I don't really work that much, or it's going to start by not working that much. Anyway, let me take the rest of this paint here. Get that out. I need to, ooh, that kind of got a skin on it sitting there. I need to find a, they've adjusted my medicine or are in the processes of adjusting my medicine, should I say. And whenever they do that, it really messes with my sleep. And it's kind of one of those that's kind of hard because the body's like, oh, okay. Brain's like, nope, we're not going to bed. So it's hard for me to shut my brain down or shut my mind down. And we've had a lot of weird storms here lately. And it's that just messes with the body, as they say. So I think we're going to use this little cup to reuse that one. We're going to put some white in there, and we're going to use all the rest of this paint. And we've got a little purple, we've got a little blue, and we've got a little green. So this is going to be a weird one. And we're going to really drop in some green here. We're going to see if we can make mud. Oops. Let's not fall over and wait here. Yeah, my I've got a shoulder and a neck that is just really being grumpy. And I wish that it wasn't, but it is. So it's kind of making life kind of rough for me right now. And so I try to do things that keeps my mind off of the pain. And thank goodness I have found streaming here. So that seems to make a difference. We're going to take that bad boy right to the top. And I know that I'm going to end up with way too much paint. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of help all of this out here, kind of flow, because I will pour probably most of this off. Oh, that breeze that is coming through that window is lovely. Oh, just makes me happy. Oh, there's a little bit in there, so we will run you around with this one. I don't know what this thing's going to come out like, but we're going to see what it's going to be. I don't want to get too carried away because I got to try to flip this cup because I don't want to do a pour. I want to try to do a flip if I can. So we're going to kind of smushy here. If I need to make more white, I will. That's fine. And I'll save those there and save that there for after I flip. Oh, no, silicone. Put some silicone. Oh, shoot. I got way too much in there. Yes, I am. Floetrol. Yep. Sure am. See, is that one there? Yep, that one's got a little bit in it. We're going to put this in here, I guess. Yeah. Let me see if I can kind of get right. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, that's lovely. Let me get you out. There we go. That makes me happy. And you know what we're going to do with that? We're going to take you right over to the trash and take you in the trash. Because the other we're going to take and put in there. No, I don't put any water in mine at all. And of course, on the last one, I have to really make a mess here. Yeah, it does. That's just what I put in mine. I don't have any hard and fast rules of, this is right or wrong. It's just, I've never tried it. It's always worked well for me, not. And well, I should say when it's too thick, I'm putting too much paint in the cup. My flow is right, and I'm being too stingy and not pouring my paint off. Is the reason why I'm ending up with so much paint on there. That's what that is. I know what that problem is. Because I'm trying to be too conservative. And it is. It's just, it's the farm girl in me that says, no, we've got to save, conserve. So, yeah. But no, I need to not do that. Oops, let's not pull that in my lap. That would be lovely, too. So, I want to try to get off most of this purple because what is going to be left is going to be left to dry on there, and the other one is going to go into the room. I have a little bit of, a little bit of purple in there, I guess. So I guess it wouldn't matter. You know what? Forget it. We're just going to dump a little purple on there. We're going to see if we can make a galaxy one. A galaxy looking through the earth. That's what the title of this one's going to be, girls. Galaxy looking through the earth. So we will see what we come up with. And here we go. Watch out. Oh, I hear the lovely breeze out there. Just rustling those leaves. Oh. I love this time of year when it's cool like this. So, let's see. That one's going on the other one. And I think I'm going to pour the green. Oh, man, and my head itches. And I got paint all over. Oh, I'm going to borrow a popsicle stick here to scratch my head. Because I don't need purple hair. That'll be. Oh, that is something I want to do, though. I want to dye my hair purple. I know I'm too old for it. But I want purple hair. My job is like, nope. So I guess I could wear, something on my hair, covering my head up. I guess I could do that. But I'm not. Oh, okay. Oop. Already got some green coming off. Okay. Well, let's see what we come up with here. All right. So let's move these guys over here because we are done with them. And we're going to slide that down. It's really going to shake and pull this bad boy. We are really busting some cells, as they say. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. I really like the green and the blue coming through. And that's what we ended up with. And then I've got quite a bit down here that I'm going to have. I think I do have a little bit of white. I got like tiny little bits of purple that's kind of coming through too. So this is going to be one of those mystery ones too. I think that's going to end up. There we go. I like how some of the cells are coming through. So we will see what that one has and what it does. Oh boy, and right on my arm, of course. All right, I will be right back. Oh, don't fall. Okay, so that's 6. The dragon's really turned out pretty. And I need to move those purple ones. The green ones here. All right. Have a wonderful evening, Marina. And again, amazing, 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 amazing post there. Thank you so much for sharing that. Gosh, your work is just amazing. And really, you ought to consider doing making videos. If I can do this, anybody can. So consider it. You have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself, and I will see you on the flip side. So there is that. And there is that. All right, Mary, you have a wonderful evening, and I hope that I caught you before you took off. And if I didn't, I will say you take care of yourself, and I will see you probably in the morning if you are on. Ah, okay. I didn't know if I got back in here. I was trying to hurry because I figured, with everything that you've got going on in your life, I was trying to get back in to say goodnight. You have a wonderful evening, Mary. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And thank you for all of your support. And thank you for all that you do for all of us. I really appreciate it. You have a wonderful night, and I will. Let me check this one here. And that there. All right, Mary, have a wonderful evening. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off too. I got to get cleaned up here and get everything going. So you have a great evening. Bye.